Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought it's been a while since I did kind of a more like personal video, I guess you could say. A few months ago, I think back in like April or something, I did like a 50 questions to get to know me kind of video. I did 2 of those, and those were really fun to film, so I decided to do like a 10 random facts about me kind of thing. Just random stuff that I think is kind of weird about me. I'm a very strange person. So yeah, if you like this video or want more stuff like this, more like kind of quizzes or something, I don't know. But yeah, this is what I felt like filming today, and I have like zero motivation or inspiration for any videos, so whenever I get even the smallest inclination to film, I'm going to film whatever that is. So that's what this video is today. Hope that it's interesting, and let's just get on to it. So I figured that the first thing we should talk about is the thing that I say literally every time that like you're in a group and it's like, give your name and 1 random fact about yourself. This is what I give every single time. And that is that I had my gallbladder removed when I was 12. I had been having stomach issues for probably like a year and a half, and doctors were trying a lot of things. They thought I was lactose intolerant, which it turns out that I am, but that wasn't the problem at this point. They thought that I needed more iron. They thought that I had something wrong with my stomach. I did all these tests and all these different things. And then finally I had an ultrasound done on my whole like abdomen, and they found a gallstone the size of a golf ball. So I then got surgery. It's my first big surgery and only surgery that was that intensive, and got it out, and I'm really, really mad. The thing that I will regret most in my life is that I wasn't able to keep my gallstone. I'm so mad about that. And I know that my mom asked for it, and I asked for it. I was like, I want to keep my gallstone. Or can I at least like see it, and then you take it away? They showed me like a picture of my gallbladder or something. Looking back, I should have been way more scared, but like I was totally chill about this. Like I did not give a care in the world that I was about to have this somewhat intensive surgery. Up until like 2 minutes before I had to go there, and the only thing I was nervous about was that my parents couldn't come with me. That's when I threw a fit. But yeah, I was totally chill. That ended up being a really bad week in my life for many other reasons. But yeah, I had my gallbladder taken out when I was 12 years old because I had a gigantic gallstone in it. The next thing that some may know, I think I said it in one of my 50 questions to get to know me video, is that I am vegetarian. I have been vegetarian for, I believe, 11 years. I was kind of talking to my mom, like, I honestly don't remember when I became vegetarian. Like, for sure. Like, I have a distinct memory, but I don't know if the memory is right, because I tend to kind of make up a lot of my memories, which doesn't make any sense. But, yeah, so I think I became vegetarian when I was 9. I might have been 10. I wasn't older than that. 9 or 10. And, I mean, I have a lot of reasons why I am vegetarian. For animal rights, first and foremost. I never liked the taste of meat, honestly. There was never anything that was like, oh my god, I can't live without bacon, or I can't live without pepperoni, or whatever. I was never like that. And so I think that was probably the main reason that I was able to do it so easily and so young. But yeah, I've been vegetarian for now 11 years, and I'm also, I like to say I'm like 90% vegan. I eat cheese because I'm from the cheese state, Wisconsin, Dairyland. Like, I can't not eat cheese. That is mostly for health reasons, because as I kind of said, I am lactose intolerant. But I also do it for animal rights and to stop animal cruelty. Yeah, for the most part, I am 100% vegetarian. I have not had a single piece of meat in 11 years, and I'm mostly vegan. Next thing that I thought was kind of cool, or that I wanted to talk about, was that my favorite animal is sharks. Sharks of any kind. Technically a great white shark is my favorite, but literally I love all 400 species of sharks. And this has been going on literally for as long as I can remember. Like, I do not have a memory of when my favorite animal was not sharks. Like, I found a birthday card from one of my family members to me when I was 5, on my 5th birthday, and they had drawn like a shark on it for me. So I was 5 when I started doing this. Yeah, I've been kind of creepy for a long time. But yeah, I don't know what first drew me into liking sharks so much, but they're fascinating and they're so freaking cool, and nobody else likes them, and I don't know why, but I love them, and they're awesome, and they're my favorite animal in the entire world. I have a lot of books on sharks. I have a lot of shark posters, a lot of shark teeth, a lot of shark everything. I have a giant stuffed shark. It's like 4 feet long. Like, the shark obsession runs deep. Next, and this may be, it's surprising to me. It could be surprising to some other people who know what I'm like, is that I actually do not have any tattoos. At least right now. I want tattoos more than anything else in the entire world. But I am too scared to go to a tattoo parlor by myself. And nobody will go with me. I haven't like directly asked anyone to go with me, to be fair. But I also just, it's one of the things that like I want so badly. And like literally if someone walked in here right now and was like, hey, let's go get a tattoo, I would jump on that immediately. But I have too much anxiety to do things by myself. So I just need someone there to be supportive, I guess. But yeah, I have a whole list of tattoos. I have like a vision in my mind of what I want my body to look like, and I haven't done anything about it. Yeah, so if anybody wants to go get a tattoo with me, comment down below. Because I want one so bad, and I know that now is not a good time to be getting tattoos, and I completely understand that, and that's fine. But like when this whole COVID shit is over, I better get a fucking tattoo. I want one so bad. I figured we'd start with like kind of the easier stuff and then get into the like really weird stuff. Next thing is that I collect pens. Yes, pens, like the writing thing, like this, you know, this is one of them. I started doing this when, I honestly have no idea when I started collecting pens. I just know that it's been a long time. I was actually just going through my Facebook memories today, and like there was a picture of me, I had to be like 10, and I was surrounded by pens. I don't know how it started. I mean, I love pens so much, but I have no idea how I started collecting them. Absolutely no idea. Which means I must have been really young when I started because I just don't remember. As of today that I'm filming this, I have 1,012 pens. 1,012. You heard me correctly. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I do with my life. Yeah, I keep them all in a 3-drawer unit. I can show it in a little second. I keep pens that are completely out of ink. I have saved pens from going into the garbage. I get a lot of weird looks and a lot of weird comments when I do that. But I love them and I want them and they need a home, you know? So I collect pens and I love it. Here is where I keep my pens, up in here. These are all of my favorite ones, obviously like a One Direction one. This one, the inks are like scented. This one my friend gave me, you know, just all the good ones. Here are the ones that are just very nice but not God tier. Pens. And the most full drawer are the ones that don't work. But like, good memories, you know, like This is an incredible pen. Why should I get rid of it if it doesn't work, you know? All of them deserve a home. Next up, this isn't really weird, I would say. I think it's really freaking cool. And that is that I can play Eye of the Tiger on the piano. I have a book of like classic rock songs for the piano, and I have Eye of the Tiger completely memorized that I can play it incredibly if I do say so myself. But yeah, I can play a lot of other things on the piano. I took lessons for, I believe, 11 years. That's what I remember. I could be completely wrong. 9 to 11 years, somewhere around there. And so I can play a lot of music on the piano. I'm pretty darn good at it. But the thing that's the coolest is that I can play Eye of the Tiger. Next up is kind of two things. Well, the first thing you should know is that I have a very strong obsession with One Direction. And yes, I know that they went on a hiatus 5 years ago, but I still love them. So, moving on. They are my favorite band except for Ghost. Ghost will always be my favorite, but like right underneath it, I'm right tied with it, is One Direction. The only reason One Direction isn't my favorite is because they're on that stupid 18-month hiatus that's been going on for 5 years. So, second thing is that I still have a ton of posters and calendars and pictures from my One Direction phase that was like going on while they were together. Then I kind of took a break from it for some reason. And then over the summer I got way back into it. Way back. So, in my apartment, I have a whole wall that is covered in One Direction posters. Covered. Floor to ceiling. And it is my favorite wall in my entire house. I dance in front of it every day to One Direction. It gives me the most serotonin I have ever had in my entire life. And apart from that, you will be able to find at least one picture of One Direction in every room of my apartment. That just shows how much of a fangirl I am. I don't know. Some people will think less of me for this, if that is the case. This is the infamous wall of One Direction. There she is in all her glory. And, you know, we got some singles, we got some big ones, we got some ones of like the albums. All these little ones are ones that I cut off of a calendar. And yeah, this is what I like to call the wall of serotonin. Here's a picture of them in my kitchen. I'm planning on putting another one with it just because this seems sad by itself. And then over here in my coat closet, here's another one. Very, very cute. Here in my bathroom, there's a little one because the other ones won't fit in here. In my bedroom, I keep it in my nightstand just in case I'm feeling a bit sad. I can always pull them out and look at them. And then here in my office, there's this one and this beautiful drawing that my sister made of them. I'm planning on filling up this wall with pictures of them too, but I just don't have sticky putty to put them up with because obviously I've had to put up a lot of posters here, and so I ran out of sticky putty. But once I get some, I have a ton more that will be going up in this space. So yeah. Alright, so now we have two, I would say, pretty creepy things. Make people a little uncomfortable. And the first one that I'll talk about is that I have my wisdom teeth displayed on my dresser. I had my wisdom teeth taken out last year before I started Invisalign, just because if they decided to ever grow into my mouth, that they would be coming at an angle and pushing my teeth and messing all that up. So they were like, let's just get them out, just save all the problems and extra issues down the road. And they so very kindly let me keep all 4. So I have these massive freaking molars on my dresser. And I show them off to everybody who will look at them. And it's kind of gross to most people, but that's my niche. That is where I love to be, just where people are kind of like, is she alright? I'm fine, thank you. Just a little screwed up in here. Here are my wisdom teeth. These bad boys right here. There's a size comparison to my hand. Yeah, they just sit here on my dresser next to some rocks and other stuff. And last but not least is the fact that I have 8 mannequin heads hidden around my apartment. If you did not know, I am a cosmetologist, and in cosmetology school they give you these mannequin heads so that you can practice doing haircuts and highlights and color and all these things on them before you like do it on a real person and screw it up on them. You can screw it up on a mannequin head, they don't care. And so we were given all of those during school. Most people get rid of them or like don't hide them around their apartment, but I did. And so I have 8 of them around my apartment. I also have the 9th one buckled into the middle seat of my car so that everybody who gets in gets freaked out by her. But you know, Viola's just chilling. She's just living her best life, okay? My dad hates these heads with a fiery passion, and he gets so mad every time I show them to him. But it's so funny. People hate them so much, and it's so damn funny to me. So, yeah, that's why I do it. And also because they make me happy. Like, I like seeing my little head creeping out from under my chair. Like, come on. That's funny to me. That's cool. Alright, so for the tour of all the heads in my apartment, this is number 1. Her name is Elise. She lives in one of my closets. This is one of the Debras. She lives in one of my other closet. I only have 2. This is the other Deborah. I have drawers under my bed, and so she just kind of sits in this little opening. She's a little shy, so she likes to stay down there. And we have Diane up here. She's on top of my fridge. She likes the high ground. And Erica lives in my coat closet on the floor here. Just as a nice surprise, you know. When you think you're safe, you're not. I have this kind of shelfy thing that has this wonderful and nifty cupboard thing down here. And this is where she lives. She just lives in here. Nice and private, you know. One of my favorites is down here, underneath this chair. She just kind of looks out, you know. And yeah, that one's very spooky to a lot of people who come here. And then the one that everybody hates the most is Dylan. He lives on top of the cupboard in my bathroom because he likes to watch. So that is it. Now you know a little bit more about me and how a little bit screwed up I am. The heads and the teeth are a little weird, I'll admit that. But yeah, I thought this was interesting, at least. I know that you will have learned something about me, unless you're my family, you already know all this shit. But yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. It would be really awesome if you would subscribe or like this video, or both. That would be even better. Comment down below if you have any ideas for what you want my next video to be. I also want to say that I'm trying to have a upload schedule. I am uploading on Saturdays, normally in the afternoon sometime, but I'm trying to upload on Saturdays. I'm trying to have a little bit of routine there so that it helps people who actually want to watch my videos, that they'll know when I'm uploading. every Saturday. Hope that you enjoyed this video for some reason or another, and hopefully I will see you on my next one. Bye!